And we're back with Chapter 2, Part 4. The Phantom, what a tenacious, terrible monster he is. Does he have any idea how much Box 5 would earn us each day? Of course he knows. He wants 240,000 francs on top of that. It makes me angry the more I think about it. The Bouquet case, the Viscount nagging about Christine Daae. How did we inherit such a mess right from the start? Remy, are there any new letters addressed to us today? Here they are on the desk. Marshman, take a look at the envelope. Let's see, the signature in red. How curious. Haven't you seen something like this before? Wait a minute. This crude and terrible handwriting. It looks like the same handwriting from the Phantom's contract. So what does the letter say? Let me read it. Oh my god. What? Is this some kind of prank? Look at this. It even came with a bit of newspaper. What outrageous thing does it say on there? Does the Phantom Dear Phantom of the Opera, this is from Domine and Pogny. This is clearly the fault of R&M. We've warned the two of them from the start. We've also delivered the contract to them. Best wishes. R&M? Richard and Marshman? Why did they write your name first? Who cares? Those two are real jokers, aren't they? Why would my name come after yours? What do I like compared to you? Forget it. I have quite enough with pranks for now. Well, I doubt Mr. Daubonnet and Poligny had any ill intent against us when they pulled this prank. Well, just have to duly return the prank with a prank, don't we? Yes, indeed. That's quite an idea. Remy. Yes, how may I help you, sir? Is Box 5 on Grand Tier available tonight? Yes, sir, it is. Very good. Please reserve that box seat under the name of Mr. Dominic and Poligny. Will do, sir. It's time to show those two that there are no such thing as phantoms. Look, like those two have too much time on their hands now that they're retired. Did you read that Phantom described Miss Sorley and Miss Alonzo? What an insanely rude fiend. Come to think of it, the farewell party. I suppose those two were interested in Christine Daae. I suppose she's young, pretty, and a little thing that no one turns to. Aha! Did you get a brilliant idea or something? Remember that we were talking about outside? Oh, aha. You are a genius when it comes to this sort of thing. That Swedish country bumpkin will be the end of our pride and profits. We have to compel and miss nobody to walk out of her own. If we fire, the Viscount will get himself involved. You're right, getting the Chagny family involved would completely complicate things for us. But then how should we begin? Well, we need to use her weakness against her. What in the world's going on? Christine has been playing only the smallest parts for days now, and she still appears as tired as ever. Those managers clearly didn't listen to me. But why are there so many people here? Heaven's sake, I suffered near heart attack. Do you even have any idea what we paid to watch for the opera? Calm down, please. Don't make such a commotion. Who's responding to this? I must see the managers. Did something happen in the middle of the performance? I hope Christine wasn't involved in any way. I must go and find out what happened. I totally could not say responsible there. I was talking way too fast. Excuse me. Oh, have you come to ask me about your seat? No, I want to know what happened in box 5. Oh, that? I've worked here for 10 years, but I've never seen anything like that. Madame Gary, who is boxkeeper for box 5, was absent, so I was filling in for her. Suddenly, all these people came out looking for help. According to them, they heard a voice in the box seats, although there was no one there. A voice? When no one was there? Wait a minute, wasn't the box reserved for the Phantom? That's right, they say the voice said, "This seat is taken." So I went there to check for myself. But I didn't see a soul, much less hear a voice. When I asked Madame Gary about the incident when she returned, and she said the voice belonged to the Phantom of the Opera. Only Madame Gary dares talk about the Phantom in such a manner. The Phantom of the Opera? Shh, the Phantom will hear you. Do the managers know about this? I'm sure they do, since a report has been filed. As for the details, you could go ask Madame Gary yourself. Thank you. If they could hear the Phantom's voice during the performance, Christine must have been shivering in fear. Where could I meet this Madame Gary anyway? Excuse me, ma'am. Could you happen to know where I can meet Madame Gary? Madame Gary? I'm Madame Gary, the person truly in charge of this opera house. Oh, then would you happen to know about what happened in box 5? Yes, indeed. I was on my way to file a report. It's my pleasure to meet you, Madame Gary. I'm Viscount Raoul de Chagny. If you're on your way to the manager's office, may I accompany you? Why, of course. Since the managers know about this incident, I may be able to find out more about it. Yes, do come in. Now please see yourself out. Oh, for heaven's sake, damn it. What's going on? Viscount de Chagny, come on in. Remy, so is the boxkeeper of 5? I'm Sarah Gary. Please call me Madame Gary. As you must be aware, I'm the mother of Meg Gary, the principal dancer. I've never heard of this Meg Gary. Explain what happened yesterday. The report explicitly said the Phantom of the Opera. About that, I was meaning to meet you as soon as possible to explain the situation. I wanted to save the trouble that Mr. Domine and Pauline had to endure at the Phantom's hands, you see. They did not listen to me either at first. That's not the problem here, the voice from yesterday evening. What does the voice have to do with the Phantom? What happened yesterday happened because people distorted the Phantom. How? How? Settle down, Richard. Why don't you start telling us what you're thinking, madam? Is there really a ghost in box 5? It really true. I heard the voice many times before myself. For information, Mr. Marshman, Madame Curie is not known to be a liar. What I'm saying is, she's not the type to try to play a prank on you. Then what did the Phantom say to you? He asked me for a little stool. A little stool? The Phantom must be quite a short. Please stop laughing, both of you. Shall we all go see box 5 right away, then? I shall explain it best I can. Very well, fine. Will you join us, Viscount de Chagny? The more witnesses, the better. Of course. Christine warned me to never enter box 5. Certainly things will be fine. The Phantom won't dare to show itself all to these people. Once I hear Madame Curie has to say, I may find out what the Phantom may be. Excuse me, madam. Everyone knows the way to box 5. Or should I show you the way? This happened in the box that I'm responsible for. So it's my responsibility to guide you and explain to you about what happened. The Phantom, the Opera, the damn Phantom. Very well, lead the way. Let's see the little stool the Phantom asked for. If we're lucky, we might even get to meet him. Ha ha ha. Has Madame Curie really met the Phantom? I should follow and hear what she has to say for now. I didn't even have the chance before, but today I shall check every inch of the box scene. Well now, stop getting distracted and get in there. You'll miss my story if you lag behind. Alright then, let's hear this damn story of yours. I don't see anything extraordinary about the box seat. So this box 5 currently under my care. Any questions?